Most owners carry a quiet bit of guilt. You watch them sitting at the glass, chattering at a bird they'll never reach, and something in you asks if this environment is enough. This feeling stems from a misunderstanding of how a cat perceives their surroundings. What's happening inside your cat is the opposite of the deprivation we imagine. Humans crave novelty and open horizons, so we project those needs onto our pets. But a cat's brain is wired differently. To them, the unknown is a threat that hasn't introduced itself yet. Imposing our definition of freedom onto a feline misreads their biology. By trying to satisfy a human desire for adventure, we inadvertently place them in a landscape they aren't built to navigate. This chart compares documented feline lifespans. Indoor cats routinely live 12 to 18 years, with many reaching their 20s. For cats with outdoor access, large numbers simply vanish from these statistics. There is no vet visit, no record of a cause of death, only an empty bowl and a question that never gets answered. Outside, a cat is rarely the predator they believe themselves to be. Invisible to cars at night, prey to loose dogs or coyotes, hosts for ticks and fleas. Even antifreeze or rat poison are lethal in small amounts. These threats never announce themselves. One evening, a cat simply doesn't come home, leaving the owner with a specific, lingering kind of uncertainty. Closing that door deletes these threats by design. It is a decision that prevents disasters you will never have to see. Feline well-being rests on 3 pillars: secure territory, predictable resources, and environmental control. The outdoors undermines these needs. Territory is contested, resources are unpredictable, and control is zero. But an indoor home fulfills them perfectly. The territory is undisputed, and resources arrive on a schedule. They know every surface and the daily timetable of every sunbeam. When a cat picks the same windowsill at the same hour every day, they are demonstrating absolute environmental mastery. In their mind, the home is a solved world. With no rival cats crossing the borders and no strange smells to investigate, they can stop spending energy on survival. True feline freedom is the absence of the need to constantly monitor for threats. Because an indoor cat doesn't have to secure a neighborhood, they redirect all that social energy toward their human. Adult cats rarely meow at each other in the wild. It's a behavior they almost exclusively reserve for people. This waveform shows how cats develop a bespoke language for their owners, refining sounds to trigger specific human responses. But outdoors, this attention splinters across a neighborhood of rivals, leaving their human with whatever focus is left over. The high level of dependence seen in indoor cats is actually a biological expression of deep, genuine trust. Cats are both predator and prey, which force them to evolve a masking instinct. In the wild, showing weakness makes an animal a target, so cats hide their pain until they physically cannot carry on any longer. This survival mechanism works against them today. By the time a cat visibly acts unwell, the underlying illness has often been there for months. An outdoor cat can hide this evidence across an entire neighborhood, drinking from puddles or hiding behind hedges, where an owner will never see it. Indoors, that evidence is contained. The litter box and water bowl act as diagnostic medical charts, where illnesses become visible early warning signs. Subtle changes in water intake or litter box habits are the earliest indicators of kidney disease, diabetes, and blockages. An indoor owner notices these shifts in days rather than months. Scooping the litter box is an act of daily medical charting. It buys the most critical resource for surviving feline disease: time. An animal that chooses to sleep with its belly completely exposed to the room has concluded that its environment is totally secure. You can finally put the guilt down. Keeping the door closed is a protective act that allows you to see the vulnerabilities they are built to hide. This choice provides a domain safe enough for a cat to truly relax in, and a lifetime of focused attention shared with the one person they trust.